I've been waiting all night for you to tell me what you want. Tell me that you need me. I've been waiting all night for you to, tell me what you want, yeah. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me what you want. Tell me that you need me. I've been waiting all night for you to, tell me what you want, yeah, want, yeah, want, yeah, want, yeah, want, yeah, want. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me what you want. Tell me that you need me. I've been waiting all night for you to, tell me what you want, yeah. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me what you want. Tell me that you need me. I've been waiting all night for you to, tell me what you want, yeah. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me right now, yeah. Tell me right now,
You enchant me, even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. Close enough. I wanna lock in your love. I think we're close enough. Could I lock in your love, babe? Now I got you in my space. I won't let go again. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on to you. Now I got you in my space. I won't let go again. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on to you.
Please be seated. For those that have chairs. So good afternoon everybody, I am Debbie Hawker and it is my absolute privilege to be here on this beautiful day to officiate the marriage of Riki and Jess. Now before we begin, I'd like to ask you all to make sure that your mobile phones are on silent. As they all reach for their phones. Where's your phone? Nice boy. I'd also like to ask that everyone who wants to take photos during the ceremony to please be mindful of Jess, who is our professional photographer today. Riki and Jess appreciate you not obstructing her ability to capture some very special moments. And I'd also like to take this time to make special mention of all of those that have travelled from far and wide to be here today. It is very special to Jess and Riki that you have come and wholeheartedly appreciate it. And let us not forget those that cannot be seen but are here in spirit. And they'll be smiling down watching over Riki and Jess as they celebrate their love and commitment. And they're in our thoughts and hearts. Thank you. Right, we're good. All right, party time. We're gathered together here today at the beautiful Avebury House to celebrate love and family, because what could be more important? Today is so special because everyone Riki and Jess love most in the world, who they consider family, are all here today for one precious moment in time. It is one of life's richest surprises when the fateful meeting of two individuals leads them to proceed together along a common path, when a chance relationship grows into a permanent bond of love. For Riki and Jess to announce out loud in front of their nearest and dearest their desire to be together forever, to declare their love publicly, officially, and permanently. Now, when these two actually met for the very first time is a bit of a debate, but what you all know as Riki and Jess started officially just over 5 years ago. They were at a stage in their lives where they felt the universe had a plan, that they were destined to connect on a deeper level. Jess knew Riki needed to be in her life. He felt the same way. And from that point on, the toothbrush was in the bathroom and they were all on. The commitment was instant. As their love has grown, they have developed a sense of awareness around one another. They have learnt many things from each other. They exercise compromise and effortlessly put the needs of each other ahead of themselves. Even with his dislike of dogs, Riki soon came around. Riki soon came around and took Stella on as if she was his own. His love of dogs grew to the point that when suggested, Riki was on board to add to their tribe, even choosing Grundy, which is when their family of 4 became a family of 5, not forgetting wee Marley. Throughout their relationship, they have lived together at various locations. They've travelled the world doing the things they love the most. Riki has studied and passed, and they have partied hard. Riki and Jess have connected deeply over similar interests and personality traits. Some have said they are the opposite sex of the same person. They have fallen in love with a person who enjoys and encourages their madness, who has embraced them for who they are, and not wanting them to pretend to be someone they are not. So let us celebrate and take the time to pause, reflect, and look back to see how much love has grown between these two over the past 5 years. Marrying today gives Riki and Jess the confidence and understanding that they love each other equally and are as committed as each other to their future together. Their hopes for married life are to continue having fun together, to have good health, to continue communicating openly, to understand each other and to respect each other. They want to travel, grow in all aspects of their lives together, and maybe one day in the future start a wee family of their own. And hold hands. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Riki and Jess believe that their marriage is a reinforcement of the relationship they already have, and they'd like to share the promises they have already made in their hearts, out loud, in the presence of the people who mean the most to them and have played a large part in their lives. They believe this marriage is an expression of the strength of their relationship and of the confidence they feel in it, something they know will endure and grow stronger still in the future. Do you, Riki Shane, take Jessica May McConaughey to be your wife and partner in crime? Do you promise to continue making her laugh with your perfectly compatible humour? And bring home wine and chocolate at least once a week? Do you promise to offer at all times your encouragement, trust, and support? And above all, do you promise to love her unconditionally until the end of your days?
Should you?
I'm going to take that. Awesome. And do you, Jessica May McConaughey, take Riki Shane to be your husband and partner in crime? Do you promise to continue to try your best to put up with his hectic farts? And embrace his emotional range of a tea towel? Dude, that's awesome. Will you continue helping Riki in any way you can when the chips are down, which he loves that you do for him, and also make him laugh with your perfectly compatible humour? Do you promise to offer him at all times your encouragement, trust and support? And above all, do you promise to love him unconditionally until the end of your days?
I do.
Thank you. Now I'm going to ask everybody here to make some commitments, and when I give you the signal, which will be my arm in the air like this, I want you all to respond in your loudest voices, we do. So, do you all promise to stand by Riki and Jess through the future chapters in their life story together?
Shit, yeah.
Thank you. Will you offer a couch to sleep on if Riki has been naughty? Babysit Stella, Runty, and any future children at short notice? Invite them round for home-cooked meals and help them through the wonderful thing that is marriage by supporting them with guidance, patience, trust, and unconditional love. Oh, that was a good one. Right. Riki and Jess are now going to share the vows they have written for each other. We're going to do a little bit of rock, paper, scissors to decide who goes first. On three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Who's going first, buddy? You decide. You won. All right, my friend. And while you're doing that, I'm going to step out of the way and get your vows.
Jess, this is my promise to you. I'll always love you, even when you're a wee bit of a grumpy bum. I'll always love dogs with you, but I will always stop you owning 27. I'll always kill spiders for you, but definitely not daddy long legs, because for some reason I like them heaps. I'll always look after you when you're sick, but self-inflicted hangovers I'm still 50-50 on. I'll always love your cooking, even though you've snuck in vegetarian into my life. Like this promise, I'll always have a smart-ass answer for everything, but always remember I'm only joking. And contrary to belief, I'll always love you more than CrossFit.
We all heard that. I love it. Good? You guys ready? Let me tuck this away for you.
My gorgeous, beautiful man, there's not much I can say today that you don't already know. Since the day I met you the second time, I knew you were the one for me. There have many times where I was like, yep, this is it. I'm in love with this man. Some of the best things are the little dance that you do in your underwear. Your constant selflessness, your ability to decide what's for dinner. And I look at you every day and just think, fuck, I love you. You walked into the room with your beautiful blue eyes and my life changed forever. Your energy was electric and I was instantly addicted. You light up my life and I couldn't imagine life without you. You make me laugh so much, and that's something that will never change. You're a beautiful soul inside and out, and you would do absolutely anything for everybody that's here today. And you deserve the absolute world. From the day we met, you've always put me first, delivering morning coffees, forever checking to see if I'm okay, put up with me when I'm hangry, cooking and cleaning, and always pouring me the biggest wine. Giant bear hugs, and always been there for me even when I'm an a-hole. The day I found you, found out you didn't like purple jelly babies, I knew we were never ever going to have to argue about anything as long as we live. Throughout our marriage, I will continue to go into bat for you. I will protect you and be your number one supporter and always have your back. I will always support your crazy ideas and believe in your dreams. Today I acknowledge that not only am I marrying you, but I'm also committing to your love of CrossFit. I look forward to trying new things with you, even though that's not my favourite thing to do in the world. Throughout our journey together, we've experienced so much. I can't wait for more travel and laughter, fur babies and date nights, madness, fun times. And if we do ever decide to have children, I think you'd make the most amazing father. Truly, you are my soulmate. You are the stars to my universe, and I can't wait to call you my husband. Grow old with me, baby. The best is yet to come.
Thanks, Button. Isn't that nice? You can hold hands if you want to. Yeah. Now it's the fun part. Today's ceremony excludes objects and is something that is going to become a part of Riki and Jess forever. In this very unique and personal ceremony, which is far from any traditional wedding experience, Riki and Jess will be inked. Yes. Yeah. These tattoos declare the permanency of their love for one another, and while Scott is placing these very special and personal tattoos on Riki and Jess, we'll also be signing the legal documentation. So I would love for you all to please relax, grab a drink from the bar, which is open, and mingle amongst yourselves, and we'll be back shortly with the second half of today's ceremony. Thank you. Let us continue. Now, these permanent markings are a symbol of commitment and love. They are not only a gift from one to another, but are given with the love, support and wisdom of your family and friends that surround you. Riki and Jess will now permanently wear them every day as a visible symbol of their love and commitment. They cannot take them off, they cannot lose them, and they cannot leave them lying around accidentally. When either of you look at your left hand, you'll be reminded of the commitment that you've made today that will last forever. Now, keen to do something slightly different that accurately reflected their individuality, Riki and Jess are going to incorporate a subtle yet meaningful aspect of old school wedding tradition in their ceremony today. So they're going to be sharing from the same cup of love, which is otherwise known as a quake. Now, at the time I asked them to produce a shared vessel, I didn't actually think they would take the piss. So, to explain what we're going to be doing, it is a ritual which is symbolic of trust, love and peace between the bride and groom. And by drinking from the cup, it is visible to everyone here that these two will cherish each other forever and that the contents have not been poisoned. Which is what the significance of the quake was from historic times. It is believed that this act of sharing is a strong symbol of the life a couple will share together. And the tipple they've chosen to share today is a drop that they both love, a Pegasus Bay Riesling. So let us drink. Really?
I just looked over and
Okay. Don't get on yourself, take your time. Drink.
right. On three. Cheers. 1, 2, 3.
Riki!
Oh, do not get that on yourself.
One more time!
All right, it's enough.
Woo!
Thanks. Grab your letters. Go! You can finish that later. It smells awesome. Zesty. Now, like, oh, jeepers. Are we in?
Testing. Now, like a good wine, a great love will deepen and mature with age. I draw your attention to this box on the end of the table and enclosed is a bottle of Pegasus Bay Pinot. This bottle of wine is to be kept safe and unopened until it can be enjoyed by Riki and Jess on their 5th wedding anniversary. Now, as a part of today's ceremony, I have miraculously managed to talk Riki and Jess, not so much Jess, more so Riki, to capture their thoughts and feelings leading up to today in personal letters to each other. Riki and Jess will also be asking everyone here to compose notes throughout the remainder of the day to also be included in this box. These notes will contain your thoughts and hopes for their marriage, a funny story or a childish scrawl, or your most important pieces of advice as they journey through life together. Notepads, pens and this box will be placed on a table for you to write and slip your note in throughout the course of this afternoon and this evening under the blue marquee over there. At the end of the night, these notes will be sealed in this box to be opened and shared together with a bottle of wine on Riki and Jess's 5th wedding anniversary. On that day, they will get to reflect on the events and emotions they shared on this awesome day with everyone here and reminisce about all of the wonderful memories they will have made over the last 5 years and dream of all of those yet to come. So I'd like to ask you both to head over and pop your letters in.
Right, front centre, Tane. We're just going to sort your dress out, okay?
Beautiful, mate.
Right, stand and face each other, hold hands. It's party time. This is it. Rach, can I get you over this side, babe? Got him?
Riki and Jess, you've kissed 1,000 times, maybe more, probably more. But today the feeling is new, no longer simply partners and best friends. And it gives me the greatest pleasure to finally pronounce you as husband and wife. And Riki, you may kiss your beautiful wife here.
No, I don't think so. Pass me the
Please stand.
for those in the chairs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to formally introduce you all for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Shane.
Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
gotta tell you. Gotta tell you, gotta tell you.
Clueless, you got me clueless. See, I don't know what it is, but you have it. When you started moving, don't stop moving. Let me get closer to you, closer to you, closer, closer. This night is overdue. I can't help myself. One thing I wanna do is get closer to you, closer to you, closer, 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 closer. Come get closer. Foolish, I'm feeling foolish. Don't usually do this myself. It's a habit, but when you started moving, keep on moving. Let me get closer to you, closer to you, closer, closer. This night is overdue. I can't help myself. One thing I wanna do is get closer to you, closer to you, closer, 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 closer. Come get closer. Tell me, do you know what this is? 'Cause I feel like I'm flying, flying. I feel like I'm flying, yeah. Good morning, how do you feel? 'Cause I'm ready to dive in, I'm ready to dive in, yeah. This champagne's overdue. I can't help myself. Yeah. One thing I wanna do is get closer to you, closer to you, closer, 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 closer. Celebrate, celebrate tonight. Celebrate, 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 celebrate tonight.
We were like shooting stars. We went up in flames. If I never had this heart, I wouldn't feel this way. Some say we went too far. They don't understand our game. If you were to take my hand, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. And for the first time, it's up flying the rope, right on sight, elevates on wing. shooting stars, we went up in flames. If I never had this heart, I wouldn't feel this way. Let's run away from here, we'll leave the world behind. I could drown away your tears, we'll have the world in time. Hope we stand the test of time, like every mountain high. Hope is in the heart of mine, like every mountain high.